Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I'm going to talk about the decent people. Yeah, the good thing. With what's been going on in the news lately, which by the time this is up, it's probably going to be something different, so why mention what it is right now? But, or maybe I will. It's like kind of like Adam said last night, that you see this terrible situation going on, and how some cruel people are just, justifying it and saying why they had to do it. It wasn't their fault. It was somebody else's fault, all this kind of stuff. But during something like that, you see, and it's true, we all probably know this, have seen it much of our life. But you see people come out that are the good people, the decent people, and fight against it and help the victims of it. Okay, and I do think that we need to be aware of what's bad going on, but we also need to be aware of the good that's going on. Okay, and not just the good that's going on in response to the bad, but you see what I'm saying? We need to be more aware of that. But what about, like, in your own life, whenever somebody is nice to you, that's great. They're a decent person, they're a nice person. But if somebody does you wrong, it kind of sticks in your head, that bad person. And that makes me think of back when I was a career student years ago. I used to do substitute teaching, worked around my class schedule. And one of the things I picked up right away was, don't let the bad kid run the show. Okay, that bad kid's going to be bad no matter what you do, because they want that attention. Bad or good, didn't matter. They wanted attention, they wanted to disrupt things, they wanted to show who's boss. Whatever was the case, you pay attention just to the bad, the rest of it is neglected. Okay, so my solution to that was, as a substitute teacher, yeah, kid, go to the principal right now. End of story. Or if it was one of those situations where that wasn't an option, or it was at the end of the class, well, there was always that option, but like it was in the end of the class or something, I just ignore it, ignore the child, and they stop because nobody's giving them attention. The other ones, or set it up to where they have something like a pop quiz or something like that, and that kid disrupting the other children would know that they're going to make a bad grade. They can't concentrate, or so they take care of it themselves. I don't think I ever had to use that one, but yeah. Actually, that made me think of another one I did do, and that was, there was a boy who was, I think a teenage, yeah. He was being really bad, and his friend was sitting next to him, was laughing at him and, kind of cheering him on. And I said, well, if you continue that, your friend's going to the principal. And, for laughing at it. And the kid tried to continue, and his friend said, no, you're not getting me in trouble. That worked. Okay, I kind of veered off the topic in a way, but yeah, in a bad situation, we do see people standing up and saying, no, that's wrong, and protesting. They're going through the right channels. Some of them, not doing anything that's truly unlawful, like that's abusive kind of way. Some do, but not really abusive, just protesting. And some, like I said earlier, some are like this GoFundMe account that they had for the victims of the latest, and they started off, I think they said it was something like wanting only $1,500, and then they, as of last night, it was $15 million that people have donated. So yeah, you see people out there saying, I'm going to help the victims, and I think that's a really good thing. Anyway, I think that's a good thing to point out too. We see all this corruption. We see so much the narcissism. People, those of us who do videos on narcissism or cluster B personality disorders, abusive people, however you see it. How often do we mention the good, the good ones? Yeah, the ones that are actually there helping, not harming. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, share, and share on your own social media. And I'll talk to you all in another video. Bye.